Hey YouTube, welcome back to another video. In this video I will be comparing FIFA 13 on the PSP to the 3DS. So I'm just going to load up the games and both of them, and we'll see if they we'll just compare them and that to see what is good and what's bad. So we're going to be talking about the 3DS and also the PSP at the same time. Now keep in mind that I've got a crap one with that PSP and I haven't got a new one yet. That's why I'm not recording with the screen capture. So, but when I do get one, I'll just start doing that. But as we don't like, so I expect it to be slower. Okay, so this is just loading up. It's slower. So don't get me don't say that it's a bad thing, because it isn't. PSP is awesome. So we're just gonna let this load up, and when it does, then we'll see if comparing that. But I don't know if it's going to focus or not. So yeah. Okay, so this is the menu screen. Let me just see if we can turn the brightness up so this thing can focus, because it isn't really focusing properly. Yeah, I think it is focused. Anyways, 1 second. Alright, I'm just going to focus and lock the focus and turn the brightness a little down. Okay, so first I think I want to talk about the 3DS version because it's on a low battery. Okay, so I'm just going to minimize this and leave it at the side. It is a bit noisy. Okay, so this is basically the title screen, the screen menu. Okay, and what you have here is well, it's got touch screen, so you're gonna have to do something with the touch screen rather than the PSP. So you're just gonna get into the game, manual save, okay, whatever. So then, I haven't played this game in a long time, but that doesn't mean I'm a bad player, because well, I probably am. So this is the main menu of the Nintendo 3DS, and you're gonna have to use the stylus or whatever. So then we got different options here. I'm just gonna go into the options and show you which options it has. So it has created players. You can't create players on this for what do you call it, pro mode or something. And you can update squads. That means going on the internet and updating the squads and everything like that. Then when we jump into the game settings, we've got the difficulty is on hard. Let me just see if it's okay. So it's got only 3 difficulties. Okay, and it can be very very long match or very short match. Auto switching off or on, like if you want to switch the player, press X and to go to the controls. Now the controls are shown on the top screen, by the way, so you're going to have to see that if you can't see that, I guess. So what I'm going to do is to show you the main physics, but main bits. But before we get into that, I want to tell you something about this. If you're looking for the game as going for the graphics are better on the 3DS. But if you're wanting better gameplay, I suggest you go for the PSP. But I'm just testing this. Well, I haven't played it in a long time, but I'm just going to show you a little bit for training much and just show you how the graphics are like and everything, so you can get a better idea of what I'm talking about. And yeah, so let this load. It does take quite a while to load, but to be honest, it is a quite fun game to play. I've been playing it when I did get it. Now you don't need the stylus for this. Okay, now then okay, so this is basically the pitch, and it's all good. Now on the top screen there is nothing at all other than the pitch and the players, and it does show the names if you pass it to a different player right now. But on the bottom screen you have the pitch overlay, and I don't know if you can actually tell the players to go around. No, you can't. So it's basically not interactive at all. You got the scores and the time, so that's basically a simple crap. So then controls are simple. Now when you get near to the net, at the bottom screen it becomes like 3D. So if I want to shoot there, I can just select it and shoot there, and so that's what makes this easy to play. And the difficulty is, even on hard, I don't think it's too hard actually, because it's very easy. So right now I just have this, I shoot it, and okay, almost. Yeah, alright, basically I suck at the game, but this game is like quite easy, okay, and all the controllers same to PS3, Xbox, whatever, everything like that. Now keep in mind that this does not once again have Ultimate Team, okay, so none of these do, even the PSP does not. Only the Android and the iOS versions do. Anyways, so what the heck. Alright, so this game is quite fun to play because we've got touch controls, okay, so it's quite interactive, but in my opinion, just I don't think there's much of a need on these, but you don't have to use them actually. You can just press A to shoot and it's gonna shoot, and all normal stuff. So then that's basically it. Let me just zoom into the graphics bit over here. Right, basically look at this game, okay, forget it. So you press start or select and you get into the game menu, okay. So over here you can, what's this, open play. Alright, so you can just like change the settings, or you can do different things. So in this training you can like change the kind of things that you want to train out, like penalty kicks and corner kicks and that. Jump into game settings. Basically there's nothing here because I'm not on a good match. Alright, so let me just quit training and I'll go into a proper match and we'll see what this game's more better at. I'll show you the different options that you can choose, the cameras and everything. Okay, so we're just going to go into kickoff now. Oh yeah, forgot about that. And we're going to go into 11 versus 11, like normal standard. And I'm going to go, okay, so random teams, Barcelona, Madrid, I don't know. Okay, so over here you can just like choose all the opponents, whatever, the stadium, all sorts. Now if you press X, it says down here. Over here you can enable cheats actually. Okay, so this is quite fun, like just to have fun mini players, just like of this days. Alright, I'll turn all these on because like I actually like this. It actually makes the game a whole lot of fun. I've tried these and I try them a lot of times, and because it's just simple fun. Alright, so if you want a little bit more gameplay of this, I'll probably end up making that in the second video, because I don't know, but overall I think the game is quite good. Let's just load now. It is missing some of the top features. Now of course you can make your own player, train them. You have career mode, you have loads of different mods, and the game is missing on a lot of things though, more than the PSP. So let's just start off this match. Alright, now this is the problem with this. So I put mini players on and look what's going on. They've actually squished them down. They haven't really resized them, they just squished them. So they look a bit thick and a bit fat, but they're not actually. Now they are mini players, by the way. I just pass and we get into the gameplay. Now I have got cheese on, so of course it's because I suck at this game. Okay, so then I just wanted to show you some options that you can change over here. So this is when I press the start, this crap comes up. So you can choose instant replay, manage team, and all sort of stuff. The body's on red. So we're just gonna jump into game settings. Nope, nothing different. So then we have different options. You can change the audio and all that kind of stuff down here. We want to go to visuals. Alright, so over here you can change the camera, be a pro camera. So you see that's like be a pro, and this game actually has loads of depth in 3D, and in my opinion 3D is not a gimmick. I don't really think so. It actually adds some some game. It makes the game more fun. I actually like it. Now you can have dynamic close, sideline, action, end-to-end, broadcast, tele, and pro 3D close. Now this is made for the 3Ds. I think it's like really close up and dynamic far. Now that's what I normally use because it's more realistic. It's more like the game. But this, it actually shows you the real depth, or in the 3D depth. You can see them, they are like way far away, and then you can throw the ball and and follow the ball. So then you can change the camera zoom over here. Always away, like, and radar half, on half, whatever it is. Okay, so that's all you can change on the thingies. And I'm just going to jump into an instant replay. Excuse me. And Alright, now the controls are down here, of course. Now it follows the ball, keep in mind, it does not follow the player. Alright, so this is Pedro next to Clichy. Oh my god. Alright, so what I'm going to have to do is show you some of the graphics. How the hell am I going to get this? Right, anyways, I'll have to look at something else. I mean somebody else. All the way back. Alright, so we're gonna start off. Okay, so that's all I can zoom into. See, so that's not quite good, is it? Obviously you can make this like a movie, but alright, let's just see what happens. Alright, so we're going to take a look at a little bit of Messi. Not exactly. Okay, so you can see the graphics over here. The game has better graphics than the PSP in my opinion. Alright, so then it was Pedro. Okay, so the game has better graphics than the PSP, so that's the only good thing about this over the PSP. And it's also missing a whole lot of musics, and you can't really do anything about that. You can't change them, you can't disable some music and all that, but that's basically all it. He also has street mode though. He only has a couple of musics as opposed to the rest of the games, like the console version and that. So you can jump into game mode, you can have tournaments too, so you jump into that. But when you do go and kick off, this game also has streets mode, so I'll just show you a little bit of that. And no, it does not have multiplayer, none of that actually comes in, and it does basically doesn't support it. It does have local player though, but I guess that's fun with your friends and that, but it's not all that amazing. So this game is great if you're getting on a 3DS. I'm not saying it's bad now. Doing skills and everything, that's quite easy. Just press on random buttons and they'll actually work. So the game is good, but it's more concentrated on the graphics rather than the gameplay. The gameplay isn't great. Even if you do a skill and you fail, the opponent actually still gets tricked and just stands there for a couple of minutes, seconds. So this is what do you call it, street mode. Okay, so this is what's special about this version of the game. Now let me just change the camera if you can see this. Alright, dynamic far, camera high. Alright, make it a little bit higher. Alright, so this is awesome. Obviously now you don't have to like go on to thingamajig. Alright, so excuse me. So that's basically the 3DS game. Now if you do want more gameplay, go ahead and jump onto my channel. I'll do some gameplay of this. And yeah, so now let's talk about the PSP version. Now the body is red, that's why I'm just turning it off. So the game is good in graphics, but gameplay isn't all that good in my opinion. So let's just talk about the PSP version. Alright, so this is the start menu. Now once again, keep in mind that I do have a crap PSP, so it is going to be slow, but don't you worry about that. It's not going to ruin the game. Alright, so this version of the game has more mods and it's more off to the gameplay. So the main menu in my opinion is better also, right? I don't know if I'll focus on it. Right, I'm focused. Okay, so this is the main menu. Now it also has my FIFA, it has local play, it has practice arena and all sorts. It's more laid out barely, and like you can press forward and go into it. And so if you go into my EA Sports extras, and you can over here you can see the media center. Now this game has all the songs that the console version does have, so it has all of them as opposed to the 3DS, because the 3DS doesn't have all of them, but it has like most of them, I guess. But this one has all of them, and you can just remove some if you want. So like if you don't like them, just remove them. How the hell do you go back? Alright, now the controls are different on this. Nope. Alright, so this is basically the main menu now. You can't skip through songs and whatever. So just going to go into another kickoff, and I'll show you. Right now, this is the reason I bought this is be a pro. I mean, be a keeper. Alright, now the 3DS version doesn't have a. I don't know about the others. I mean, of course, the console versions do, and the rest probably don't. Other than the PS Vita, of course, that does. And what I'm going to do is to jump into a team, because now the game is like, right, same team. Okay, it is more easier to play. It has more like optimizations and that, so it's more like, more professionally made as opposed to this one. I mean, I'm not saying that this one looks bad, because it doesn't. It's good in graphics, but it just doesn't do a lot of gameplay, and that's what you should be after. Okay, so we just jumped into a match, and it has some tips over here on the loading screen. Mine is a crappy PSP, so it's going to be slower, but we're going to have to wait for it to finish. And once it does, then we can get onto the match. Okay, now it is a bit pixelated, but you can't really do anything about that. Anyways, okay, so taking a look at the graphics over here, I'm not saying that they're bad, because they're not the best though. Alright, so pause the game. Alright, so that's basically a little run around on this. Alright, so it's just more fun, it's more realistic. And he also has handballs. I don't know if the other one does. Handballs. Oops. Alright, I haven't been playing this very, very long time. So basically, look at this, okay? Alright, just get the ball off him. What the hell? Now, all FIFA games have problems. Anyways, this game is more like better at gameplay. Now I'll show you a little bit of graphics. It does have a lot of mods, and more than the 3DS. I mean, it's better in all corners as opposed to the 3DS. For flip's sake, man, why the hell are you shooting, man? You get the ball on the wrong time. Alright, so from all corners, I think this game is better than the 3DS version. However, like, it doesn't have better graphics, but I don't think that really matters, because it just gives you a feeling of console version on the handheld. Right, come here. Oof, that was wrong. Alright, so we're just going to jump into instant replay, and okay. How the hell do you zoom in? Oh, alright. So this game also focuses on the ball, but as you can see here, I don't know how you can turn the brightness down on this, but as you can see here, I think you can, yeah, you can also focus on the players. You can't do this on the 3DS though. So we've seen a little bit of Messi, so we're just going to go into Messi, and I'll show you how Messi looks like. That's him, right there. It just looks completely nothing like him. Well, I mean, it looks a little bit like him. I mean, you can get the shape right, but the face and all that, it just doesn't look all that. This is Higuain. They all pretty much look the same, in my opinion, and they are older models, I think. I don't know, or actually this is FIFA 13, but other than that, I guess this game is better than 3DS. I recommend you this over the 3DS version, because the graphics on that are a bit like, I mean, the graphics on this may be a bit bad, but to be honest, it doesn't really matter. You can change the camera, and also, anyways. So how the hell do you go back? Oh, we're gonna jump into game settings. I mean, actually, I didn't show you team management. You can also do substitutions on both of them, by the way. I just didn't show you game settings. We're just going to jump into display options. Now, see, it's a bit more organized. I don't know if my camera is going to focus, but guess it's not. Okay, so over here we've got a lot of different options. Now you can change the camera over here to player, to dynamic, end-to-end, action, tele, broadcast, sideline, play, and dynamic. Okay, so I keep it on dynamic because it's it's better, and you can go like really far out in the zoom. Of course you can't see this, but at the moment I can't really do anything about it. Anyway, save changes, yes. In audio options you've got the pretty much the exact same things. In controls you can actually no, you can't. So yeah, this game is basically better than the 3DS version in graphics. Other than that, I don't really see a point in getting, I mean, it's better in gameplay. I mean, I'm getting confused here, but other than that, I don't see no point getting this over that one. Right, I basically suck at this game. So yeah, if you do want some gameplays of this too, go ahead and jump onto my channel, and I'll just be posting them probably next week or something like that. So yeah, because tomorrow is dead trigger time again. Oh, I thought that was my player. Alright, so that was basically it for the PSP. Now if you are getting it for graphics, get the 3DS. Getting it for gameplay, get the PSP. It has a lot more of gameplay, but it does not have a street mode, so don't expect it to. Okay, it just doesn't have it. So yeah, other than that, thanks for watching, guys. If you did enjoy this, give it a thumbs up. If I mean, you can go ahead and subscribe to my channel for more videos like these, or a little bit better than these actually. This is just a little show off or whatever, I guess. And if you have any comments about these two games, go ahead and leave them down in the comments below. I know I'm in a dark place and I can't do nothing on at the moment. So other than that, thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye.